Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the Detroit Tigers and the Erie SeaWolves. Sean Ashburn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Leonis Martin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Martin on at first, nobody out. Off is Martin. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-0. He's taken strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. First and second now, one man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. One there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
No strike. Let's do it, Erie.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A strike, and it's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Stepping in, Derek Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, J.J. Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Two out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Chad Huffman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, James McCann.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Bounce it to the left side. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Next for the Tigers, Dixon Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
Ready for another chance. Leonis Martin. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Candelario over at second. Mata on at first with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Huffman. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Chad Huffman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pete Kozma. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Gene Gardner.
Stepping up now, Gene Gardner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting seventh.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Lloyd Lamb, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
All right, let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1-1 now to Iglesias. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls.
Now batting, right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, James Armstrong.
Leading off for Erie, right fielder, James Armstrong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Bernardo Ibarra. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Machado over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 4, Joey Romero.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Ramiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Two-0 count. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Let's go.
And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. McCann has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. So 1-1 home. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and he'll get in there safely.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. McCann stands at second with no outs. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 now. Mikey Matza will be next. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High in the air out to center field. Gardner on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So coming to the plate, Mikey Matza, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
To 2-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Line towards center field. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Dixon Machado digs in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Matuk's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2-0 count. The pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Leonis Martin is on deck. One out and a runner on second base. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lamb backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Derek Clark, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Clark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, J.J. Ramirez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box now, Chad Huffman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ramirez leads off first with one away. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch, hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. Mata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Kozma.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pete Kozma. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Cabrera might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Fulmer pitches well enough to get the W. Sean Ashburn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the SeaWolves, no runs but only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game,